Usually, ang mga weddings, pinagpaplanuhan talaga yan. Tipong pinag-iipunan para yung desired output mo, yung dream wedding mo, nakukuha mo talaga. Pero madalas, ang tanong ng mga bride, bakit nagkaganito? Bakit ang taas na ng bill ko? Ano nangyayari? Hindi ko na alam. And that's what we're going to answer in today's episode of the De La Serel Bride Venue Guide. With me is Miss Irene Giao, one of the sisters behind De La Serel.
Hi everyone!
Ayan. So, Miss Irene, ito, alam kong madalas nyong na-encounter din tong tanong na to.
Yes.
Kasi ang mga couples naman, hindi naman sila magpapakasal. Usually, yung mga prepared couples, they want to make sure that everything is perfect on their day. And sometimes, nagkakaroon ng issues yung mga couples, especially when they find out na, wait lang, parang over budget na tayo. And today, yun yung sasagutin natin. Paano nga ba may iwasan yung mga extra charges, yung mga hidden fees when it comes to their special day? So ito, Miss Irene, ang question ko today is, ano nga ba dapat yung tinatanong ng mga bride and groom na inclusions, exclusions, especially when it comes to the venue fees?
Okay. Una, ang mga venue fees na lumalabas, usually mga corkages, sabi nila mga hidden charges. Actually, kung talagang pakikinggan mo or babasahin mo kung ano yung mga ino-offer ng venues, makikita mo doon kung ano yung maliwanag na explanation o inclusions na maipapaliwanag nila yun sa inyo. So, dapat yun clear sa
from the get-go.
Oh, yes.
Yan. Kasi sa totoo lang, yung clarity na yun, it also helps manage expectations and disappointments na rin, di ba? So, mahalaga talaga that whenever you're talking to your planner, yung mga events organizers nyo, dapat meron silang itemized na list kung ano yung inclusions nung, let's say, package or yung venue na pinipili nila.
Can I also share?
Sure.
Okay. Pagka kasi nagbubuka sa isang venue, tapos may mga expectations ka like suppliers, yan. Nag-worry ka, baka ngayon, kanina yung as I've mentioned, yung mga corkages, they thought of hidden charges. Check first. Kasi kung ano yung ine-offer ng mga venues, pwede yan itemized per supplier. So, pagka nakita mo yon, kung ano yung ine-expect mo, makikita mo na yung value of your money. Kasi kung magkano yan na nakastate dyan sa package, at least makikita mo ito ang mga sumusunod na kaya mong ma-enjoy.
Yes.
So, pag tiningnan mo yon, maa-appreciate mo na mas makakatulong sa'yo at saka makikita mo una nga yung value for your money at saka yung expectations mo mas mamimit.
At the same time, mas madali mo ding planuhin kung ano yung mga gusto mong idagdag, di ba?
Yes.
Kasi ngayon nga yung mga weddings, ang dami na niyang like program. Meron yung, okay, so kailangan may dance of the bride and groom, meron yung mother and the groom, father and the bride. So, minsan medyo matagal din yung program flow. And kailangan entertain pa rin yung mga guests. So, when you're aware of the inclusions dun sa package na kinukuha mo with the venue, mas madali na rin sa'yo mag-decide, okay, ano ba, kailangan ko bang magdagdag ng food carts? Or mas okay ba if pika-pika yung gagawin ko? Or do I have to like extend ng ganitong oras? Kasi may mga ganito, baka enjoy pa sila, yung mga banda or what. So it really helps, no? Ang ganda po ng advice niya na sinasabi na make sure that everything is itemized and clear. Kasi it also helps with the budgeting.
Oo. Also, isa pa akong gustong idagdag. Dahil importante yan sa'yo, event na yan, or milestone man yan, or wedding, it's best na nakaka-capture talaga yan ng, let's say, photo and video. So, with that, maganda na hindi natin tinitipid ang
Yes.
mga bagay na yun. Kasi that would last a lifetime
Mm-mm.
sa memory natin. Diba?
Totoo po yan. Kahit
Yes.
ako, sabi ko nga, I'm really thankful na nasa YouTube yung wedding video namin.
Mhm.
Kasi at least nakikita ng mga anak ko. And kahit
Yeah.
wala na kami, makikita pa rin
Pwede
nila.
pa nilang panoorin.
Yes, oo.
Okay.
Ito nga po, ito madalas tanong din ng mga couples, Sabi nila, bakit ba may corkage? Kung tutuusin, okay naman na kami sa venue. Bakit ba kami sinisingil pa ng corkage?
Okay. Yung corkage, usually ina-apply yan kung hindi partner ng venue yung supplier.
Mm-mm.
Also, kailangan din natin, saan napupunta yung mga corkages na yan, kailangan natin ng upkeep,
Yes.
ma-maintain natin ang integrity ng isang venue. Kasi with regard to the suppliers, the partner, kilala na natin yan. So
Yes.
they would know the ins and outs sa loob ng venue. And kapag nangyari yun, maiiwasan natin yung hindi magandang nangyayari sa integrity ng isang venue. Kaya it's best na talagang meron partner suppliers.
And of course, we want to make sure na all experiences are consistent.
Yes. Also, isa pa, meron kang sinabi kanina about time, sa
Yes.
extension ng time. Kung ano yung inclusions doon sa, let's say, sa isang venue, may number of hours yan. So, para ma-maximize mo yung number of hours na yun, maganda nga na smooth flowing yung event mo. Pero, minsan, natapos na yung program, pero nag-e-enjoy pa yung mga
Ay,
tao.
Totoo po yan.
So, hindi natin naiiwasan yon. So, hindi included yon dun sa venue rent na kinuha mo. So, pag ganon, may extension of hours, please coordinate with the venue para hindi ka naman nabibigla. Just in case umabot ka sa sobra na kayo nag-e-enjoy. And you went beyond your time.
Buti pa nabanggit niyo yan, Kasi minsan, dahil nga you're in the moment,
Yes.
hindi mo na naiisip na, wait lang, nag-enjoy pa kami, pero you have to make sure that everything is also accounted for.
Yes.
Ano po ba yung usual na add-ons na para prepare din yung bride and groom na, okay, wait lang, habang nandito tayo sa event, dapat at least meron kang dalang extra cash or extra
Yes.
funds. Ano po ba yung mga usual na nagiging add-ons during the
Kasi
event?
syempre, kung nag-extend ka ng time para makapag-enjoy ka pa dyan, nag-e-extend din yung time ng supplier. Like for example, lights and sounds.
Yes.
Yan, mga LED wall. Syempre, tapos yung mga kumukuha ng
Photo and video.
photo and video. Syempre, pag may extension of hours, ganun din sila.
Mm-mm.
Mag-e-extend din sila sa bayad sa kanilang mga tao. Mag-e-extend sila sa bayad sa time, electricity consumption. So, may added charges yun. Kasi beyond, beyond the inclusions na kinuha mo.
Mm-mm. At the same time din po, syempre, you have staff here.
Yes.
And meron din tayo mga ordinances na kailangan i-respect, especially kapag mga night events na
Yes. Kasi minsan, yun nga, sobra silang nag-e-enjoy. Meron tayong pina-follow na city ordinance. So, kailangan tayo, compliant tayo dyan. Kasi otherwise, mako-complain tayo ng mga nearby establishments. Oo.
And syempre, hindi mo rin maiwasan na may mga residential na malapit.
Yes.
That's a very good tip,
Also, they should also understand, minsan nagsisingil ng extension hours ang venue pagka ganyan. Kasi, yung mga tao nila sa events place, yung mga staff nila, they will have to pay them
extra overtime.
Extra time. So, dapat nare-respeto din natin yun.
Pwede po bang mag-request? For example, sabihin ng bride and groom, hey, can you tap us? Kunyari parang, we have only about 30 minutes left for the time. Pwede po ba nilang gawin yun? Just, to be reminded na, okay, kailangan na nating mag-charge ng extension.
Actually, nire-remind naman ng mga staff sila pag tingin nila mukha nang mag-extend. Minsan naman, kung may coordinator, minsan yung coordinator, nararamdaman na nila, uy, mag-extend to. So, sinasabihan na din nila yung mga bride or groom, sinasabihan nila na, mag-extend tayo. So, pagka gano'n, nako-coordinate naman.
Oh, that's nice. At least, ayun talaga communication, para
Yes.
updated sila with what's happening din sa
Yes.
actual event. Kasi sa totoo lang, kung ikaw nag-e-event ka, if you're the bride, tapos nakaka-conscious yun na iniisip mo na, wait lang, magkano na ba yung kailangan kong bayaran dito, di ba?
Oo.
Nakaka-stress siya. So, with that situation na nagtatap din pala kayo, nagre-remind kayo na,
Yes.
especially with the event organizers na, they get reminded na, okay, wait lang, eto na yung status natin. At least mas at ease sila. Tapos, mas maganda yung outcome din ng hindi lang nila, kundi yung experience ng mga guests.
Yes.
Ayun. So, alam mo, nakakatuwa to. Alam mo, I wish I had this information when I was getting married back then. And from our conversation, so what I'm getting is, number one, make sure that you are aware of the inclusions of the services and the features na gagamitin mo for the venue para din alam mo kung paano i-manage yung time, resources, and if ever you want to add anything, mas pa-plan mo siya.
Tsaka, smooth flowing ang program mo.
Yes. And number two, minsan sumasama yung loob ng ibang tao because of the fees, but in reality, imagine if you were the person na maggagamit the next, tapos may hindi consistent yung experience. Di ba, syempre nakaka-disappoint din siya or hindi rin siya masyadong nakaka-maximize ng experience. So, sometimes the fees are necessary. Hindi po dahil gustong kitaan kayo as bride and groom. Sometimes it's necessary so that all of the people coming into the venue has the consistent, beautiful, and magical experience.
Yes.
Diba? And of course, communication, which is very important kasi the events organizers are there to help you make sure na you're on time.
Yes.
They're also there to make sure that you're not blowing up your budget. And nandun din sila to make sure that everybody is comfortable and everybody is enjoying their time with you. Kasi nga, this is a once-in-a-lifetime event.
Yes.
Yan. So, ayun na nga. I hope you got all the information you need from this episode. If you have any other questions that you'd like us to answer, please let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to your fellow bride-to-bees. So that's it. Till next time, see you and have a good one. Bye.
See you again in the next episode. Bye.